Hey, what's happening? Hey, look here. Y'all know every time I come on, it's going to be a baller on. This time we got a DB. Hey, he from the area. He from Lakeland, Florida, and he dominated. He dominated here in Polk County. And guess what? When you dominate in Polk County, you're going to get a scholarship to play college ball. And that's what he did. And when y'all look him up, man, that boy so fly. Look, he was flying high school in his uniform and he flying college with his uniform. The boy so clean. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He's so clean that every time I see pictures of him, I be wanting to swap out with him. And man, let me see how clean I look if I was in there. Cause I'm talking about the boy look good off out there, y'all. I'm talking about visor and everything. And see, I never was the type to have a visor. I always like how they look. But man, he rocked that visor so hard. I'm like, God, dog. But look here, y'all. He at Tennessee State University. That's a HBCU. But his conference, he's in a conference that just don't play a whole bunch of black college schools. They play some of everybody because he in the OVC, y'all. That's where they got that top-notch talent over there. Look, Dion Villiers is a baller. I'm just talking about straight baller. Been balling since Little League. But I ain't gonna talk about him no more, y'all. I'm gonna bring him on and let him tell his story, y'all. Hold on, let me bring him on, y'all. Let me bring him on. Dion, what's happening, man?
Hold up.
Hey, man, listen, it's a blessing to have you on, big dog.
For sure.
Check this, man. I've been watching you since Lake Gibson. Been watching you get down, get like ball out. I seen, man, as you was in your recruiting process and you trying to get that right school. And I know everybody like, big dog, your time coming, your time coming. I'm like, it better come because that boy nice out there. Yeah. And then I would ask about your grades. I'm like, what's grades look like? Oh, he right. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just waiting on the right opportunity. So when Tennessee State came for you, man, how did that process go when they came for you, man?
So they had around the time I got offered, they had just got a new coaching staff, and so the DB coach, Coach McNutt, that got hired over there, he was on the same staff as my head coach at Lake Gibson.
Yeah.
So, he got the job. He followed me on Twitter or whatever. So I basically had told my head coach, I'm like, coach, like talk to your boy, like see what's up, like see if he trying to holler at me. So he did that, and pretty much like since the first day that me and Coach McNutt connected, he had just told me, he was like, I want you, and like I'm gonna come get you.
Yeah.
And me, I'm like, filming offers just starting to come in, start to roll in, whatever. So I'm like, he just talking. I'm like, I'm probably finna get his old. I don't know when I'm finna hear from him again, but nah, he stayed consistent, like, and it wasn't really in like an aggravating way, like a coach just trying to talk to you every here and there. Like he wasn't even on that. It was just always like just checking in. Sometimes I wasn't even about ball. He was just seeing how me and mama was doing. So it was a real good vibe that I got from him, and he really said he stood on what he meant by it. He wanted me. He was gonna get me.
Right. Man, hey, listen, Coach McNutt. Hey, that's that guy, man. Yeah. I met him too while he was in Polk County coaching at Southeastern University. Man, listen, I didn't know he was that tall. I ran, when I got up on, I doubted him. I'm like, oh, coach tall. I say, so that what it looked like to be at Ohio State, boy. You got to come with it. But man, look, man, he know ballers. Like, he brought two guys from Southeastern and they went and shine.
Yeah.
So that let you know what he believed in you, man. He saw it, which we saw it too, but it's different when we seen it because we don't have no scholarship to give you. But when he see it and you're a dog, it's a wrap. So, man, hey, coach got that eye for them DBs. I'm talking about to the T. Because both the DBs he brought with him, both of them playing pro ball in the USFL.
Bro.
Yeah, man. So, hey, he got it, man. So, wherever he's teaching you, I know it's top notch. I know it'll get you where you trying to go. So, when he actually brought you in, man, and you got to sign that dotted paper, because y'all boys signed, man, it looked like a little movie out there, man. How was to sign with all your boys like that, man?
Nah, it was cool, especially since all us, we started off playing Little League ball together since we was about 5, 6. So when it's like kind of throughout all the years of us playing together, we always said like we all gonna go as a group.
Right.
And so, a lot of groups say that, and one or two might make it, but some not. But with our group, I mean, we all kind of stuck with our word, and we all like made it together same
Yeah.
time.
Listen, man, and then check this out. See, everybody don't know, but I'm gonna bring everybody in this Polk County thing now. When all y'all boys come home, all y'all that was in that class, and probably outside the class too, all y'all boys come and train together and push each other to keep getting better. So what make y'all keep linking up like that, man, and just encouraging each other like that?
I mean, shoot, I feel like, especially since we all went to college and we all went different ways, different
Yeah.
levels. I mean, we all stay close contact, and it's always good to check in with your boy that's somewhere else to see what they program, like, you feel me, or
Yeah.
what they learning over here. So we kind of stay connected all the time, and then when we come home, we always know, like, if I get that text saying, "Hey, let's go hit the field," like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hit the field because the boys gonna be at the field. So it's kind of we just got that bond, that connection still that we don't always had.
Now, I can't remember, so you got to tell me. Did you go in June? I mean, in January, or you had went in the summer?
So nah, I went in the summer. So like, right, I pretty much like 2 days after I graduated, I had went and moved in.
Oh, you went playing.
Yeah.
Did you get homesick?
Nah, yeah, the first month that I was up there in the summer, especially because it wasn't really like school, it's
Right.
just conditioning and staying in a dorm. It was definitely times where I'm like, man, like it ain't no, I can't even go just sleep on my couch. Like I can't
Yeah.
just see my mama. Like, so it was pretty rough at the beginning, but I made it through.
Yeah, man. Because all you doing is lifting weights and running, lifting weights and running film, lifting weights, running film, lifting weight like that. But that's what put you in position to get on that field too.
Yeah.
So it's all in all. Did Jordan go up with you in
Yeah,
at
we
the
had
same?
we moved in at the same time. We drove up together. Both our families drove up together at the same time.
See that? See now. I ain't get to ask him. Was he homesick too?
Yeah, of course he was home, man. I think it really made it better because we moved in together and we was roommates. So like,
Yeah.
I mean, at least I got my boyfriend the crib. If I don't got
Yeah,
nobody else to talk to, I got my boyfriend the crib in my room. So that kind of like held it out. But nah, we was both homesick.
bro. Did you know you was looking at fly on these pictures? I'm talking about every picture you took, dog. It was super clean. I'm like, dog, boy, I say that blue and red goes so hard. And what the white too, but I'm like, man, I say, them boys need to sign me. And just listen, I ain't never want to put on nobody uniform because I know they'll clown you, man. You old, man. You don't supposed to put on nobody. Listen, dog. I come up there to Tennessee State. I'm gonna snap me some pictures in somebody uniform.
Hey, you guys too.
Look,
You
I'm
guys
gonna
too.
tell you, bring that uniform here and I'm gonna put on my helmet so nobody don't know it's me. But I'm gonna know. I'm gonna tell you, don't tell nobody. I'm gonna have that visor. I'm gonna tell you, get the visor with the mirror tint.
Yeah.
Lock up. I'm gonna get him a DB stand and I'm gonna be ready. But hey, we ain't gonna tell nobody. We gonna act like it's you in there.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep
Yeah,
it secret.
well, you be looking clean in that 12, man. So check this now. I seen the pictures.
Yeah.
So, man, you traveled this year. Boy, I love it. Because y'all had played Eastern Washington, right?
Yeah.
Bro, it was snowing. And look, again, the picture was super clean. But how did you feel like did the snow, the red field? You seen stuff that honestly, probably I know for a fact nobody in Polk County ever played on that field. You
Yeah.
are the first person to ever touch that field in Polk County.
Yeah.
How
So
was it over there?
nah, it was crazy. So that was first game of the season. So I'm still a freshman. So I'm fighting to make the travel squad throughout fall camp. So when I first came in, I had a good fall camp. But it's crazy. The week before Eastern Washington, I had got real sick. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about like I had to stay in the room. Like I couldn't practice for like 3 days. So I had really got down because I'm like, dang, like I'm not gonna be able to travel first game of the season.
Yeah.
Like I've been ready, I've been working all this. So it just so happened like 2 days before the game, like I had came back to practice and one of our guys couldn't go. Like he
Right.
couldn't go on Saturday. So my coach texted me that night and he was like, "Hey, you on the roster? Like we got you in the rotation. Like you coming?" So
Yeah.
first thing I do, I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to Washington in the morning. Mom, like, I'm gonna be on that plane. So, it was a crazy experience just for like my first college game. Like, as you said, that red turf was
Yeah.
crazy. And it's actually crazy because that was like my first college game that I played in. It was like probably about like third quarter. And one of
Oh,
our
you got
guys,
a good time.
yeah, so like one of our guys went down and
Well,
my
that's
coach
man.
called my name and
Yeah.
I'm like, he said my name. So he called me. He like, hey, we need you. So he put me in there for about like 3 plays or so. And I'm just like, it really ain't feel real for like the first play, but I'm just like, dang, like it's like I'm playing college ball. So it
Yeah.
was, it was a good little experience for my first college game.
Bro, man, listen. Did you feel jitters when you was out there?
Now, of course, especially just like I'm like, all right, I'm on the travel squad, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking possibilities that I'm finna play. I'm like,
Right.
nah, I'm like, shoot, if anything, I'm here for the experience.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
just to hear my name called and I got thrown in there, and especially like that was Eastern Washington was a ranked team at the time, and we was kind of in the shootout with them. So for me to
Yeah.
get in crunch time like that, I really felt good. I felt like my coach really trusted me.
Bro, do you know what that mean though? That mean in June you did your thing, July you did your thing, fall ball you handled business because they don't bring no anybody on that travel squad.
Yeah,
You
nah.
make that too deep, you done did something, boy.
Yeah.
Man, boy, hey, I loved it, boy. When I seen you out there again, I told you your stuff was so clean. I remember I seen the picture. I said, bro, let me post that. You posting it or I'm posting it because it was so clean. I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, this boy. And then no, it had it. Listen, you couldn't have pictured nothing better than a
Nah.
red field plus snow coming down.
Yeah.
Y'all in them white jerseys, boy. Y'all, man, that look like y'all feel out there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but man, listen, no, you did your thing, man. Now
Yeah.
tell me this: how was it? Because I not like officially met, but through social media, I
Yeah.
done met some of y'all teammates because you got another DB. Again, y'all, I'm gonna keep saying this because y'all boys be looking fly out there. You had a DB, I can't remember who he was, but he was had a picture where he was guarding a wide receiver, and I asked him, you locked him down? Because he was looking clean there. I said, now you looking this fly, you better lock him down. So how did you and the other DBs mix together, man, and passing the information along?
So, I mean, pretty much when I came in, like the summer I came in, them boys really took me in, like, and it wasn't even on some like the little freshmen, like them boys really took me in and like let me hang with them, like the upperclassmen. They like, all right, hey, this my youngin from Florida, like
Yeah,
I'm cool and I'm kicking it with them, and they really just embraced me, especially like we had a couple guys from Florida, so we had that little connection since we from the same place. So
yeah,
we had all really gelled together. But them boys really, especially when they seen that I could play like summer workouts when we doing like player-led practices, them boys throwing me out there and I'm making plays. So when them
yeah.
boys seen I could play, it really just made them like, oh yeah, like he can hang with us type. Yeah.
Bro, now this play, I think it was in fall camp. You had a play on your page or somehow I got it because I be watching y'all boys to see who's gonna take off and who's gonna do what they do, which I know y'all all will because y'all was good here. Can't help but be good there. But boy, you locked somebody down so good on them video. I think that video went viral
Yeah.
of you locking somebody down. So when you got out there and started covering these guys, because some of them gonna be super fast, some of them gonna be super quick, some of them could jump out the gym. See,
Yeah.
everybody think that only like the top programs have ballers. No, it's ballers everywhere. So
Yeah.
when you
Sure.
stepped out there and you faced all the different shapes and sizes of ballers, how did it feel out there? Like, oh, boy, these boys move. You gotta have your A game on because every wide receiver coming up there on one-on-ones, they ready to do you so
Yeah.
they can get on that field and shine too. So how did that feel getting out there? And I'm talking about them boys getting it.
Sure. I mean, it was a wake up call. I'm pretty sure like probably like my first one-on-one rep, I just seen how the speed and the tempo it was just way different from high school. Like, and especially, high school, you get a lot of freestyling, you get a lot of the extra
Yeah.
stuff, but I mean, in college, like these boys is really running. If
Yeah,
they got a 10-yard dig, they running at 10 and stopping on a dime. You feel me?
yeah.
Like they're not doing no extra movement. So it really seeing how technical how fast, but I mean, I just jumped out there. I trusted my skill. Like at the end of the day, I'm like, them boys could play. I know I could play. So I kind of just went out there with confidence and I was able to do a little something, show a little something.
I like that. I like that, man. Well, I ain't gonna hold you, man, but I do gotta let my family ask you some questions, man, because they always come through, man. They always come through. I don't want to hold you, but boy, hey, listen, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy you out there doing your thing. I'm out there. I'm glad that you holding it down. How was it this spring? Cause I seen you out there on spring doing your thing, handling business. So how you feel going into this year?
I feel good. So going into the spring, I had to deal with a position change. So my freshman year, I was at corner, and then going into the spring, they moved me to safety, just due to depth issues. We had some seniors graduate, and some people go to the league. So I got moved to safety, and I got put with the ones in the spring. So
Ooh,
it was it was definitely, I'm going from, I'm a freshman last year. Like I don't really got too much to worry about because I'm not, you feel me? I'm not thinking I'm finna go out here and play 50 snaps. But
yeah,
going into this spring, especially putting me with the ones, like I'm with all the older guys. So I gotta be on my P's and Q's just as much as they are. So I mean, this spring I spent like countless time in my playbook, watching film, like learning calls, learning the defense. So I think I had a pretty good spring. I feel like I held my own. Even my coaches knew, it's some new position change or whatever, but they felt like I did a pretty good job.
well, hey, if you got out there with the ones, you doing way better than a pretty good job. You
Yeah,
out there handling business, big dog. I'm proud of you, boy.
yeah,
Now, before I get into the questions, I do got one more question for you. Cause I met him about in 2007. Then the next year he went first round. Dominique Rogers Cromartie. You
yeah,
done met him yet?
yeah. Nah, he like I call him Unc. Like
Yeah,
when I had first committed to TSU. I mean, he followed me on IG. I'm seeing the blue check. I'm like, nah, and then he reached out to me. He hit me in my DMs, and
yeah,
ever since then, me and him, we done had like a tight bond. I had a little fundraiser that I held up here. He was a big donor for that. So me and him, we close. He teach me the game every time he can. He done been on campus a couple times, and we done
yeah.
chopped it up. So yeah, no, that's my guy.
Yeah, man. He real good people, man. I've been knowing that boy since '07, man. He been the same dude from that day till now. So I
Yeah.
know you getting a good mentor, boy. Coach G said, how well do you cover over the top, especially with those fast wide receivers?
Um, I think I covered pretty well. I wouldn't say I'm the fastest, but definitely I got great sideline to sideline quickness. And then just in and out of my breaks, I pretty much can match up with any receiver out of the break. I've got real good feet and I transition out my breaks good. So I mean I think I do a pretty good job covering receivers over the top.
Boy, you doing boy, you talking that DB lingo, boy. You been in Coach McNutt room. Hey,
Yeah.
boy, he giving you the game, boy. Uh CJH5K said, pregame meal. What's your pregame meal? Well, I know you gotta eat whatever they give
Yeah.
you, but what you rock with?
So usually yeah, we get catered or whatever. So pregame meal, I usually either get, so we got chicken. So if I don't get chicken, I'll get steak. So
Yeah,
I get chicken and steak, I get some mac and cheese, I get me a roll, get a little salad. And then, I always finish off. I get me some cookies and cream ice cream at the end. So that's just my little meal before the game.
yeah, get you right.
Yeah.
New Orleans JV said, what's the number one thing you're looking forward to in fall camp this season? Well, yeah.
Um, the number one thing I'm looking forward to, so we just got a safety transfer in. He's a grad transfer, and so I got a position battle coming up for that starting safety spot for Notre Dame. So I'm really looking forward to competing against him. He's a great player. I'm a great player, and since we done came in, we both done been helping each other. But
Yeah.
I'm just ready for a real position battle in the spring. I didn't really like. I was really the guy in the spring. It wasn't really
Yeah.
nobody else. But now I got somebody that now I got to push myself to keep that
Yeah.
spot. that's probably what I'm looking most forward to.
Guess what? All that's gonna do is make you better. And
Yeah,
plus, your dream, if it's like most of all us, when you play ball, is to hit that lead. You're gonna be going against dogs no matter what. So you
yeah.
might as well get used to it now. Um, T said, what team are you looking forward to playing the most?
Uh, I say Notre Dame. I say Notre Dame.
Okay.
We play Notre Dame week 1, and you know I don't know what the outcome gonna be. Hopefully we get a little upset in, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be able to I'll be able to show that. I mean, out of high school, I had looks from P5s. I didn't get the offer, so I'll be able to show like I could still play against P5. I could play against the highest of the highest. It ain't really none to me. So
It, listen, dog, it really don't be that different like that. Like I had been to the D1 and the D1 AA. And when I was out there, what I realized was I was sitting there one day, and I done said it before in the interview. I was sitting out and I said, dog, this D1, like this was the same thing I was just practicing against.
yeah,
It just be instead of you might having 5 DBs that's firepower at a lower level, you might have instead of having 5 or 7 of them, you might have 3 solid ones. But
yeah,
it's still the same thing. You still got to try to outdo them to get on the field. So, but people don't be understanding that. They
yeah.
be thinking that it's just that much of a difference. Now, if you can mismatch them, like you can
No,
get out.
in reality, I mean, really, when it comes to the difference between Power 5 and HBCUs or whatever, it's really just the trenches. I mean,
Yeah,
you definitely could find the same athletes and skill positions at FCS, HBCU, all that the same at Power 5. It's just
yeah,
the difference is Power 5. You got 300, 400 pound down there. HBCU, you don't got all that.
yeah. Hey, out there ready.
Yeah.
Zion said, "What's your goals for this upcoming season?"
So my goals for this upcoming season. So I want to be first team all newcomers OVC. That was my goal last year, but I redshirted, so this year I'm still eligible to get it. So I want to be on that first team all newcomers team. 5 interceptions. That's the goal. I'm looking for, especially back there at safety. I'm gonna be able to use more of my, ball hawk skills, get to move my feet, get to play some man. So looking to create some turnovers and just kind of growing in my role in the
Yeah,
defense. Just trying to really be more of a leader. Kind of, it's time to grow up a little early, especially if I
right.
get thrown in that fire now. So I'm trying to really take on that responsibility.
Hey, boy, I love everything about it, man. Coach G said, he love your attitude, man. I ask you a few more, then I'll let you go, man. Freeman said, "What do you think about the Notre Dame game?"
I definitely think it's a great idea for our team. I think we at the HBCU level, and we don't necessarily always get as much love as we should, and especially I feel like we put in the same amount of work that a lot of these other programs putting in, and I feel like it should get recognized and it should get shown. So I think definitely being on ABC week 1 against Notre Dame, a powerhouse Power 5 school, it'll be a chance for some of our guys that maybe done been there for 4 years that ain't been able to get that look. That game gonna be that game that draft stock might rise, eyes might be on them. So I think it's a great opportunity for our program.
Boy, you talk like, listen, I don't know if you realize it, but man, you like a grown man and a true sophomore. Well, if it'll be a sophomore,
Yeah.
class wise, young man. Dog, you talking way beyond your time. I like that.
Right.
I like that, boy. You ahead of the game, man. I like that. I guess you got family in here. Sandra Villiers says, "Love you, baby boy. I'm your #1 fan." And uh Miss Gant said, "So proud of you, my bonus son."
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but listen, bro. I love your mindset. Your mindset is just what you need going into the battle with trying to lock up the starting job, but also just being in position. So when your name is called, whether you the starter, however it go, you in there, you ball
Yeah.
versus you just trying to play and you're not studying the playbook, you're not studying the opponent, and then you get out there and look lost. So the way you thinking, man, you're gonna go in there and dominate, bro. You're gonna dominate the rest of June, rest of July, fall camp. And when it's time to go for Notre Dame, I know I'm gonna see you out there. I ain't even worried about that. I know I'm gonna see you on that field. No matter how they slice that pie, I'm gonna see Villiers on that field doing what he do. And hopefully you could get an old pick six.
Yeah.
And hey, be the game winning pick six, throw the ball in the end, out the field, and the ref don't even call nothing on you, and they go crazy. But man, listen, may God bless you to stay healthy all the way through. May He bless you with great wisdom, great knowledge, great understanding, where you could know that playbook inside and not, where you could know what the other teams doing inside and not, where when the play is going and you see it, you reading it like, oh, that's trips right. Slant throw over, boom. And you already know they finna hit the tight end. I'm gonna play it like this. I'm gonna fake like I ain't looking. And as soon as he throw it, I'm gonna take off. Boom. That's how locked in I want God to have you, man. Where you just dominate. I'm talking about from now till the end, basically until you leave that school, man, and you head off and get you a combine invite, get your pro day, and you shine, man. But man, may God bless you in your schoolwork. May He bless you where no distractions get to you, man. Don't let the gals, don't let nothing outside of your goals knock you off track, man. Because it's going to be so much stuff come to you. You in Nashville, so you got plenty can go on. But, man, stay locked in on the main thing. And, bro, you going to get where you trying to go. And, man, shoot, you got a big-time coach, so he's feeding you the game. You talking like a coach yourself. So, man, you ahead of the game, man. Blessings to you, big dog.
For sure. Appreciate you, though. Appreciate you for having me on.
Anytime, man. You know I got to get them ballers on, boy. Got to. Appreciate it, man. Tell, I already told Scooby we coming to get him. Yeah. But tell West Virginia, man, we coming for him.
Oh, for sure. Burks, I got you.
Yeah, tell West Virginia, man, I'm coming for him, man. Tell him don't fake me out either now. I'm coming for him.
So I got you.
Hey, but appreciate you, man. And hey, blessings to you, the whole secondary. May y'all boys go out there and dominate. I'm talking about when they throw that ball in the air, they scared. They like, dog. No matter who you throw it at, them boys gonna pick it off and run it back and lay that hat to you. So blessings to y'all whole squad, man. May Coach George, Coach McNutt, the whole staff, man, y'all have a season better than y'all could dream of, man.
Yes, sir. For sure. Appreciate you.
All right, boy. Blessings to you, man. Yep. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all know what we do, man. This young man is only going to be a true sophomore or redshirt, however they want to put it, but he's only going to be a sophomore. Just got to school last year, made the travel squad. Right now he in position to make the starting spot. So either way, my boy going to Notre Dame, y'all. Listen, you don't get that too much around here, man. That game when he went to Eastern Washington, and I don't know nobody from Polk County been there. That's the first ever going there to that field. Going to Notre Dame, we may have had a guy play there, but as of recently, he's gonna be the first one. So hey, man, listen, we got some ballers at Tennessee State. We got the running back, Jordan Gant. We had him on for an interview. He a baller. That's Brendan Gate, brother, that had committed to Colorado. Then you got Dion. He playing safety now. He holding it down. Them boys riding together. They locked in. Hey, they finna go to Notre Dame. I hope they shock the world. I hope they shock the world. Now, you know we rooting for everybody, but look, I want my guys to go shine, man. Shine bright like a diamond. Hey, but listen, blessing to y'all. Check me out in the after show, man. We're going to get this after show. I'm going to put the link up, and we're going to go from there, man. Jump on the after show with me if you can. If not, hey, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hey, holla, holla, holla. Yeah, yeah. Hey.